everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day and you're excited about a new Git tutorial. And this new tutorial will teach you how to use Git to unstage files, or in other words, undo a Git staging operation. Right, so for this task, I'll go ahead and do some changes to one of the files I have created in the previous tutorial. If you haven't seen the previous tutorial, I advise you to do so, as each tutorial will fill remaining gaps on your learning curve. So let me now modify one of the files. So for that, I'll go back to bash, run a pw command. As you can see, we're in the git root directory. Let's run an ls, and suppose we want to modify one of the text files from level 1 subdirectory. So let's cd into level 1. Let's run an ls, and let me use Sublime Text from the terminal to open level 1.txt for editing. So I have done that, and let me add an extra sentence here. This is my second sentence in a level 1 text file. Go ahead and save this and close it. And now I'll simply run a git status command. As you can see, Git tells us that we're on branch master, and under the changes not stage for commit heading, we see that Git tells us that the file is modified, which means it resides only in the working directory. So if we want to stage it, if you remember from our previous tutorials, you just need to type in git add and the name of the file. In our case is level 1.txt. Right, so now the file is staged, and let's run a git status again. As you can see, under the changes to be committed heading, the file is modified with green, which means that now it resides in the staging area. So that means that the file is staged. So right now, suppose I decide that I don't want this change and I really don't want to be staged, or I really want to work on something else. So I want to back out the changes from the staging area. For that, the git status command gives me a really useful hint of how I can go about that. So if you check under the changes to be committed heading, Git advises me that if I want to unstage, I will simply need to apply this command, git reset head, and then the name of the file. So let's go ahead and do that. So git reset head and the name of our file, level 1.txt. Let's press enter, and as you can see here on the standard output, this command unstaged the file. So to better see that, I run a git status command again, and we'll see that the file is modified with red, and it lies under the changes not staged for commit heading, which means that the file now resides in the working directory, and bottom line, the file has been unstaged. Right, so let's create the screen, and let me just mention that the git reset command is one of the most useful tools in Git, and using it is a very simple way to undo unwanted changes that have not yet been shared with anyone else. So it's basically just Git's option to allow you to say while working on a feature, oh no, what am I doing? Let me just start over. So by now I think you must be wondering what head is also. So head is just a pointer to our current branch reference, or in other words, head points to the last commit you made. So if you're due to making another commit, head will point to that last commit. If you want to see more about head or how it looks like, you should know that it resides in the .git configuration folder located in the repository root. So let's go back to the root and let me show you what head is. So cd to the root, and let's run a cut.git head. And as you can see here in the standard output, head is a reference that is pointing to the ref's head master folder. Well, if you could go along this path, you could acquire more details about the snapshot that head is storing information about, but that's outside the scope of this video. I don't want to bombard you with too much information, but don't worry, I will talk more about the Git reset and the Git workflow in a later video. But if you want to leave with a small conclusion about head, just remember that it's easiest to think about head as a snapshot of your last commit. Right, so that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video. And thanks for watching.